If you was watching the Oscars last night, you saw it and I saw it too. Let's talk about it. What's going on, y'all? It's Rico the acronym. This is Rico's Rants, and let's just get straight into it. Oh my goodness. Did I see Will Smith slap the shit out of Chris Rock live on the Oscars? What? Whoa. That's all I got to say. That's all I got. Well, that's not all I got to say, no, because I've had some very interesting conversations. I've only actually been up for a couple hours, and I've already had some very, very interesting conversations about what has, what's going on and what it means and whether it was right or not. And mind you, the opinions are going all the way from, yeah, right on, da-da-da, all the way to this is, a man showing his misogynistic territorialism over his wife and this and that. And, fuck it. Here's my 2 cents on the whole thing. Will Smith has been America's funny, goofy, strong, sensitive, badass black dude forever. All right, we loved him on The Fresh Prince. We loved him in Independence Day. We loved him in all the Bad Boy movies. We loved him in all the Men in Black movies. Hell, we even went to see Wild Wild West when it came out. Lord knows we ain't seen it since, but whatever. Regardless of all of that, Will Smith, you've never seen Will Smith involved in any kind of like drama, any kind of, him getting arrested, going to jail, having baby mama issues, yada, yada, yada. All this guy has ever done is win. That's all he does. He just wins and wins and wins, and he takes a break. He don't take a break from winning. He just take a break, and then he wins again. He comes every time you see him. He coming back with something dope, something award-winning, something new, something fresh. You know what I'm saying? They didn't turn The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which was a family-style comedy show, into a drama. And it's successful on top of that. My point is, as a black man in America, once you're designated safe, once you're designated, nice and sensitive and all this other stuff, and essentially once you're safe to white people, there's a whole list of things you don't get to do anymore. And one of those things is get angry. You're not really allowed to get angry because now, that makes you not as safe anymore. And you're definitely not allowed to, physically assault anyone, do any kind of violence. And I say it like that because what we saw was a light slap, and a serious one, but an open-handed slap. You couldn't even hear the, on the microphone, and they got way better microphones than I do, and y'all just heard that slap. So a lot of this is just being over. I'm even seeing reports online where they're going, Will Smith punched Chris Rock, which he did not. And I love how a lot of these places are not including the footage of him going, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. If y'all didn't, if you didn't see it live or if you caught it later, you might not have saw that. But if you go online, you can see the uncensored. That's exactly what this entire thing was about. If you go watch the entire thing put together the way it's supposed to, Chris Rock makes, let's just be real with it, a bad joke. And not a bad joke as in it's offensive, but it's funny. No, it wasn't even funny. Like, nobody's cared about G.I. Jane in years, and most of the young people in the audience had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. Everybody that was alive when that came out probably thought it was, and even that you could hear groans, audible groans from the crowd. People was like, hey, man, hey. But then Will got up there, handled business, and it was that on that. Now, mind you, it wasn't a fight. It wasn't a full-out brawl. He didn't knock Chris Rock's tooth out. He didn't make him bleed or anything. He gave him a tap, a strong, open-handed tap to the face that came from downtown to let him know, hey, man, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Also, if we're looking at Will Smith and his history with the media and his history with Hollywood and everything, Will Smith's never been involved in any drama, but Will Smith is constantly the butt of jokes. And not only him, his entire family. Willow, Jaden, and Jada have constantly been, getting made fun of, been fucked with, all that shit. ever since forever. Them kids came up with that, came up in that. That's why Jaden don't, Jaden do his own thing now. He got enough to do that. Jaden release music when he want to. He act when he want to. He go off and do charity shit when he want to because he saw what was up. Willow do the same shit. Willow just did that song with Machine Gun Kelly. Do you think she did that because of some money? You think she did that because she was trying to get some approval from motherfucker? Or you think she did that shit because she motherfucking felt like it? Because that's the kind of dough and the kind of influence the Smiths, the Pinkett Smiths have. They got that kind of money. They can do whatever the fuck they want to. And Will has been watching his family get fucked with. Being quiet, didn't say nothing. You never see him out mad. He's always smiling. Hey, everybody, it's Will Smith. I do a horrible Will Smith impression. I'm not good at it. Regardless, he has sat by and watched this. And a man, a woman, a person can only take so much. Can only take so much until they finally snap. And that little smile I saw before he got up, I know that smile. That smile is very familiar to me. That's the smile that a man makes right before he done fucking lost it. You know what I'm saying? And luckily, Will only lost it a little bit. He lost it just enough to make a statement. Just enough to make a statement. And Chris Rock did the right thing. He continued on. Because fighting Will Smith at that point would have been wrong because you was in the wrong. You talking about the man's wife. What is he supposed to do? And now, of course, there's, I have to address the argument of, is fighting for your woman showing territorialism towards owning your woman? No, I don't believe so. I do not believe so. Now, I do believe there is a healthy amount of that ability to get up and go, I ain't gonna take it. You're not gonna talk about my... But at the same time, we also got to think about this. In Will's case, in this case, had he not gotten up, that would have been another joke on his masculinity. It would have been another, Tupac wouldn't have put up with that. Y'all pushed this man to this, and now you want to criticize him for doing it? Where has been the outcry for, hey, let's stop fucking with Will going through enough? Hey, let's give this man the respect he deserves for being what he has been to Hollywood and to the music industry. Let's not forget, first hip hop Grammy. Let's not forget about that. Let's not forget about the platinum records, man. And he backed off of that as soon as he was like, you know what? I did what I wanted to. I'm good. Let's not forget, every time the summer pops up, you gonna hear Summertime. Every time it's almost New Year's, you may not hear the whole song, but you're gonna hear it. It's here and I like it. You're gonna hear that at the very least, you're going to hear that song, that beat. You may not hear the words or anything, but you're going to hear that beat, guaranteed. And the idea of a man getting physical over his wife or kids or whatever, over words being toxic, I think people have it misconstrued that words are just words. Words are also actions. Talking is an action. Talking is definitely an action. Words are used when you're talking. Words are actions. All right? That's just what it is. I hate to burst anybody's bubble that thought words were just words, but they're not. Words have been hurting and killing people for thousands of years. Why all of a sudden are we only supposed to take words as just words? No, words, you know what anti-gay and trans legislation is made up of? It's made up of words. You know what voter suppression bills are made up of? They're made up of words. You know what an insult is made up of? It's made up of words. Words are action. And Chris Rock could have took the action of watching his fucking mouth. Every action does what? Equal or opposite reaction. The reaction to Chris Rock's bad joke on somebody who has a hair condition that causes them to bald, the response to that is that person's husband got up, smacked the shit out of him. Is what it is. Now, I didn't see Jada hold Will back. I didn't see Jada look embarrassed. I didn't audibly hear, no, Will, don't. And I think that's the people that a lot of people are talking about when they go, fighting over your woman shows toxic masculinity and shows territorialism. I think you're talking about the people that fight on the drop of a dime over their wife, girlfriend, whatever. And let's not get this misconstrued. This is not the first time he's had to deal with this kind of shit in his face. He got tired, y'all. You can only put up with so much. You only got 2 cheeks to turn. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, them cheeks get wore out. They get red. They start blistering up because you've been getting hit too many times, and eventually you got to hit back. And he did, physically. And you know what? I'm proud of you, Will. I'm proud of you. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. And to all the people saying that, oh my God, he could have ruined his career with this, Will don't gotta act, produce, rap, or anything for the rest of his life. He could live off residuals and then be fine. But anyway, I think I'd have said enough about the whole situation. Y'all let me know what you think about it. You think Will was right? Will was wrong? Do you think Chris Rock was right or wrong? What do y'all think Jada was thinking about? Y'all just drop it in there. Like, subscribe. It's your boy Rico. I am out. Peace.